Well, the MVP, state of MVP, as Shea comes out, man, after a slow start, it was and he's 35 on that vaunted Houston Rockets defense. I mean, he hangs 35 on them boys. And just turned it up as the game went along, man. Shea, absolute master, but we got to give him and the OKC Thunder props for just continuing to fight all the way through, man. Double OT, huge win. Um, the Houston Rockets, as I said, and I'll say it again, this is a young, great team, but they don't have no brains. The point guard position is disgusting. This is why I told everybody they need Fred VanVleet. That hurt them, is not having Fred VanVleet. This Houston Rocket team, not having Fred VanVleet, you saw how I destroyed them. Amin Thompson, playing selfish. What happens? He get cramps late. Once again, he need to work on this. You must not be used to playing that many minutes, son, that you always cramping up. You did the same thing in the playoffs last year. When you play extended minutes, you start getting cramped up. That means you're not physically in the shape you need to be in to get it done. Then let's talk about this. Let's talk about Reed Shepperd. All these dudes out here talking about Reed Shepperd, my boy Greenleaf. He's ass. Reed Shepperd is straight garbage. Point blank period. Number 3 overall pick wasted. And let me say this again. Amin Thompson is good. He's good. He's just not a point guard. He's just not a point guard. He can't shoot the ball for shit. I told you, he's another Russell Westbrook. Here's the thing, right? The reason why the Houston Rockets lost this game is because they don't have a point guard. The Houston Rockets do not have a point guard. Point blank period. Them losing Fred VanVleet was the worst thing ever. They didn't know how to get the ball set up. They didn't know who to get the ball to, where to get the ball to him, and how to get the ball to him down the stretch of this game. Straight up. They did not. These are two high-level, extremely high-level great teams. It's a one-point game and a double OT situation. Now, yes, J-Dog was out. That makes a difference as well. But Fred VanVleet is out, and that makes a huge difference for the Houston Rockets. Because I'm going to tell you something. The Houston Rockets are like a bunch of chickens with their head cut off. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Bro, let me say this again. I'm gonna put this to y'all. That Houston Rockets defense is a beast. Shea just went up there and casually dropped 35 on these dudes on an off night early. And he was missing his free throws. I want you to think about this. Had Shea would have made his free throws, he'd have had over a 40 ball. Right? I love how Shea plays. The mid-range game, money. They cannot stop him from getting to his spots. He hitting that shit all day long. Period. He keeps the pressure on you. Boom. The Houston Rockets point guard position got exposed from game 1. They need to get a veteran point guard. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it until Fred VanVleet gets back. I said this before the season. Kevin Durant balled out. You cannot do anything with 2 shots or 3 shots in the second half. You literally can't. Kevin Durant was 2 of 2 in the second half, if I'm not mistaken. What can you do if your own team can't get you the ball? I want y'all to understand something. They not even know how to get. He got so mad at Reed Shepperd. He just took him out the game. He just put what you call in the game. It's like, man, just get your ass out of here, man. All this fake ass hype around Reed Shepperd, bro. And the Houston Rockets' problems are because they don't have a point guard, bro. I've been told people this. The Houston Rockets are up there. They're going to win a lot of games this season. But when it comes down to those playoffs and when you got to play those elite teams and you get into these big game situations, they are not going to win those games against those big name teams that have skill play at that point guard spot. I'm telling you this. You could tell down the stretch of this game, nobody had control of the game from the point guard spot. The point guard didn't know what they was doing, didn't know how to run the offense. I've been told people this before the season started. These dudes argued with me and said, nah, we be all right. We got our man Thompson. Man, he don't know he's a knucklehead running the point. He's a great hard player. He play hard. He do all this thing. But this dude, I'm going to say it again, this man do not know how to run the position. He's like a young Russell Westbrook. He going to play hard all the time. This dude going to compete. but he don't know how to run the point. They need Fred VanVleet bad. They don't have anybody that can get them into their. That is crazy work. You got Şengün out there trying to dribble against Alex Caruso. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is, man. And I'm sick to my stomach even more because this whack ass guard, Reed Shepperd, comes in the game behind, right? Thompson, who we already told y'all he could run the point. And the only dude that agreed with me on that was the Atlantean. Everybody else sitting up there talking about, oh, we be all right. No, you won't be all right. You're not going to win without that. Them dudes, all they do hyping up that Reed Shepperd shit. I told y'all that shit don't mean nothing, man. That dude is another, what you call it? I forget the boy name who's supposed to be shooting the threes. I think he's playing for Sacramento Kings or somebody. Man, he ain't nothing, man. Get his ass out of there, bro. Them losing Fred VanVleet before the season destroyed them. They're going to have to scathe the league. Let me repeat myself again. They're going to have to look through the whole league. They're going to have to look at all the free agents and see who is a veteran point guard that's out there. Or they're going to have to trade to get one. If I was them, I would look to be trading to get a Drew Holiday or somebody. If Portland wants to give them to you. But they got to get a veteran point guard. I'm sorry. That was absolutely disgusting. Well, I watch late in this game, they don't even have a guard and get them in their offense. They need a point guard, a real point guard that can get them in their stuff. And I'm not talking about Russell Westbrook. I ain't talking about none of that. None of that wild stuff. And look, Russ play hard all the time. That's not what they need. And I'm just being honest with y'all. They need a point guard like a Fred VanVleet who can set the offense up, get them in their stuff, and spread the floor like Fred VanVleet. This is why I told y'all this. If I was them, I tell y'all what I would do. If I was the Houston Rockets, I would call old boy that just said he was going to retire. I would call him and try to convince him to change his mind. What's that boy's name was playing with the Knicks, y'all? What's old boy's name? I forget old boy's name. That was playing with the Knicks. He was supposed to play with the Knicks. I forget his damn name. He was the rookie of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Malcolm Brogdon. Shit, at least call somebody up that can get you in your offense, bro. Yeah, bro, they gotta call somebody. Bro, these two guards they got, these dudes is wild men, bro. They can't even get guys in their off. I'm looking at this game like, bro, they can't even get in their offense. This shit is worse than what I thought it was gonna be. And you can go listen to all my videos before the season. Look, the Houston Rockets, they're gonna win a lot of games during the season. They're gonna win a lot of games because they're not playing OKC every night. But I'm gonna tell you something. I said this before the season, I say it now. Without Fred VanVleet, that is going to destroy them late in the playoffs in these situations. I'm telling y'all this. That point guard position is, and Reed Shepperd, bro, is so ass, man. He is so ass, bro. This dude was getting cooked on. He was getting cooked on defense, and this dude couldn't even, bro, this dude was ass on all sides of the ball. It was that bad. That bad. And he ought to be ashamed of himself for the product that he put out there on the court. They need to trade or sign a point guard, a true point guard, immediately. They need to make a trade. And they need to get a true point guard. I'm telling you, bro, that was disgusting. To watch them not be able to get the ball to anybody. And then watch Şengün trying to dribble against Alex Caruso on the perimeter. Because they don't have a point guard that can get them in any offense. Reed Shepperd, this mofo, forget he got KD standing beside him. I'm glad that the announcers called that shit out. Like, bro, you got KD right beside you. What the hell is you doing? I mean, damn, bro. I'm telling y'all this right now, man. So when I look at this game, man, it just reaffirms the king stay the king as far as Shai. He's an absolute beast. He stood on MVP business, and he did. I mean, he's as advertised. He's as good as advertised. Point blank. Period. Anybody still hating on Shai, they got a problem. They have mental problems. Anybody that's hating on Shai, they got mental problems. Period. That OKC Thunder team is locked in. They're young. They play hard all the time, and they're connected, dog. But this shit I seen tonight with that point guard spot for the Houston Rockets, bro. The Houston Rockets, like I said, they're going to win a lot of games, even with their point guard spot like this. They're going to win a lot of games, but it's gonna really expose them in the playoffs down the stretch when they need a real point guard that can get them in their offense. When they need a true point guard that know who to get the ball to and where to get him to it and when to get him to it, that's when they're gonna have a real problem. I'm telling y'all this. That's how big Fred VanVleet was for this team. Fred VanVleet put that team on his back last year. Remember when I told y'all this? Fred VanVleet, to me, is a top 3 important player on that team outside of KD and Shingo. And losing him, I told y'all this, man. I told these cats. Go listen to my videos before this season even started in the preseason when I was looking at this team, man. I try to tell you guys, man. You know, but, this is what happens, man. And I'm in Thomas. He doing the same shit out there getting cooked. Ime going off on his ass. He getting cooked by Shai. Not even playing to the defensive principles. And Shai just be abusing these niggas. Didn't he do talk all that shit about Shai? Shai said out here abusing it. And here's the thing. This nigga don't even be sweating. I don't even be seeing a pound of sweat drip down Shai's face. He one of them dudes that play hard as hell and don't be sweating. This nigga in double overtime and he don't even be sweating. So I'm just trying to tell y'all this, man. That Houston Rockets situation where guys don't know who to get the ball, and then Amin Thomas took a stupid shot down the stretch. Just being a selfish ass, come down, shooting a fake ass fadeaway, and doing dumb shit off the top of the seat. Come on, bro. They need a real point guard that can run the offense. And I'm not talking about Ben Simmons. No. They need to make a move to try to get somebody in there. Period. I'm telling y'all this. It stinks watching what I watched down the stretch of this game. And I knew it was going to happen. He didn't have a choice. I knew it was going to happen. I said, this nigga getting the game like this, close game, no point guard, and they going to get exposed. And then my man, Greenleaf, said there, that nigga hype Reed Shepperd up all off season, all last year, all this preseason. I'm like, man, why is he hyping this nigga up? This ain't that dude. That nigga had 29. That's the preseason, dog. Now you getting the regular season, nigga. It's time to strap up. This nigga can't hit the Pacific Ocean, nigga. And then Reggie Miller gonna say that dumb shit. I think that Reed Shepperd's gonna hit a big shot. No, you don't, nigga. You think he gonna hit the fucking bench with his whack ass. He stains, nigga. Point blank period. Call it what it is. Ass. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. And Amin Thomas, he can play. That nigga just ain't no point guard. I'm gone, man. And to the person who said KD wasn't good down the stretch, how could he be good? The nigga was 2 of 2 down the stretch. He only had 2 or 3 shots in the second half, nigga. That nigga only had like 2 or 3 shots in the second half. How can you be good and them niggas can't even get you the ball? They can't even get KD the ball, nigga. Any nigga talking about KD wasn't good down the stretch. Did these fools even watch the game? Did they even watch the game? They couldn't even get. Think about this. KD had 3 shots in the second half, if I'm not mistaken. 3. And made 2 of them. I really want y'all to think about that. And when I say second half and 2 overtimes combined. I'm not making excuses. I watched the game. There is no excuses. I watched the game, Raiden Young. You must not have watched the game. Because if you watch the game and you know basketball, you wouldn't sit up here capping, nigga. That Houston Rockets point guard spot is ass. Point blank period. And that ain't no excuse. That's the damn truth. I watched it, brother. I watched it. And they better fix that quick. Man, listen, they were right there to taking over. Then what happens? Then they allow Shai to get loose, get to cooking. Meanwhile, what do you do when you the Houston Rockets? Them niggas start doing dumb shit. Nah, KD, what? This ain't on KD, bro. This on that point guard. Mr. Raiden Young, you said cap. Nah, ain't no cap in my rap, nigga. I said right up here and watch this whole game. Ain't no cap in my rap, nigga. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.